My dad threw away a box my mom left for my 18th birthday before she died. I found it in his girlfriend's storage unit while helping them move. I was only 7 when mom died from leukemia. Through all my childhood memories, she was either in the hospital or at home resting. What I remember most is how she always made time for me despite her illness, Pan helping with homework, watching movies together, teaching me to bake her famous cookies. The week before she died, mom was unusually energetic. She spent hours in her craft room with the door closed. Dad said she was preparing something special and we shouldn't disturb her. I never found out what it was. Dad remarried when I was 10. Heather tried hard to connect with me, but something always felt off about how quickly she moved into our lives. She constantly redecorated, removing mom's touches from the house one by one until nothing remained of her except the photos I kept in my room. Last weekend, Dad and Heather bought a new house and I came home from college to help them move. While loading boxes from their storage unit, I found one labeled Emily's 18th in mom's handwriting. My heart stopped. My 18th birthday had been 3 months ago. I opened it right there in the dusty storage unit. Inside was a handmade scrapbook filled with photos of mine and me, letters for milestones like your first heartbreak, your high school graduation, and your wedding day. There were recipes, a jewelry box with her favorite necklace, and a USB drive. At the bottom was a card: to my sweet Emily, on your 18th birthday, I am sorry I couldn't be there to see the amazing young woman you've become. I hope these memories and words help you know how deeply you were loved. This was what she'd been working on that final week. Later at home, I confronted Dad. Why was mom's birthday box for me in storage? Why didn't you give it to me on my birthday? He looked genuinely confused. What box? Heather walked in from the kitchen, saw what I was holding, and froze. The one I found in your storage unit, I said. The one mom made for me before she died. Dad's face paled as he turned to Heather. You told me you couldn't find it. You said Emily must have taken it years ago. Heather's eyes darted between us. I thought it would just upset her. All those reminders of her mother being gone. It's not healthy to dwell on the past. That wasn't your decision to make, Dad said, his voice shaking. Your daughter already worships her mother's memory. I've been trying for 8 years to be a mother to her while competing with a ghost, Heather shouted. And you've been keeping Emily all to yourself, never letting me in. That box is just more of Jennifer trying to control things from the grave. I clutched the scrapbook to my chest. This was meant for me, not for you to decide if I should have it. That night, I locked myself in my room and plugged in the USB drive. It contained video messages from mom paired to one for each year of my life she would miss, recorded during her final days. My 18th birthday message began. Emily, if you are watching this, you've become an adult today. Here is something I need to tell you about your father. I haven't told Dad what mom said in that video. I'm not sure I ever will, but I am taking the box back to college with me tomorrow, and I am not coming back for holiday break. Sometimes the most precious gifts aren't the ones wrapped in pretty paper, but the truths we never expected to find.